Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be another raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, this is a cool one actually. This is a really cool one which might just help some people get past Spider. I've got an unkillable team for Spider 18, 19, 20, whatever you're stuck on, which might just kind of like use champions you're already using for other teams in the game. Guys, I'd like to thank World War Doe for sponsoring this video. Similar to what we did in December, anyone who downloads World War Doe on my link, which is going to be on the right there, and down below in a pinned comment, will get put into a draw for raid gems. So all you need to do is download World War Doe, get yourself to level 3, put a screenshot in the World War Doe section in my Discord, and then you will be on for a chance to win raid gems at the end of the month. The winners from December will be drawn over the next couple of days when everyone's back from holiday, and I will put that in my Discord as well. So if you've not started playing yet, it's a really fun game. There's loads of humour in the game, including different kind of emotes and taunts and that type of thing, which can be really fun if you're in front, really annoying if you're behind. There's different heroes in the game as well with different skins. The skins give you abilities, which is very cool. They've actually just launched this new one, the Haxa. So it'd be good to see what he's all about. They've also just launched new cards for Season 6, which is basically the 1st of Jan. So Bobby Sue coming in here, the two-headed twin, Buck's first cousin from his mother's side. They always put in a bit of humour. It's pretty cool. In terms of the actual gameplay, you're playing against an opponent, a live person. It's always PvP. And basically, you're trying to take out either the enemy hero or the enemy towers. So you can see here, I control my hero as well as drop my champions, my cards down to do my damage. So I'm always trying to take out the enemy setups. Sometimes you can get a sneaky attack in nice and early. You use your towers to power yourself up and get your bit of damage out, and then away you go. So there you have it, guys. Really cool game. Absolutely worth you getting involved in, and make sure you use the link below if you want to have a chance of getting some of those raid gems at the end of the month. Looks like I'm getting taken out on this one. It's a close one. I can't take credit for this one. This is actually another creator who I work quite closely with at times, Rust. Rust actually does a load of account takeovers for people, that sort of thing. So normally if I'm too busy, Rust is the guy that I send people to. Really good guy. And he's come up with this composition. So why not? Let's show it off. We've actually jumped on Rebellion's account here because he's got the right champions for me to have a play with. And with that, I can kind of talk you through some things that I've noticed on my account when I've tried to do this. Just some watch outs, really. So who's in the team then? I guess let's start with the elephant in the room. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Yes, this guy's part of the team. Mr. Baldyhead, Mr. Maneater. He's coming back again. He's back again, guys. He has got such a high value in this game. It's mental. And it's just popped up another notch with this team. So, Maneater, you only need one, thank God, and you don't need him to be booked. So we're slightly better than where he is for Clan Boss, but still, you do need a Maneater for this to work. Let me talk you through the composition then. So you can use Maneater, and it can be the same speed that you're running from your unkillable teams. So basically, your Maneater has to have 240 plus speed to make this work. So we've actually got a couple on the account here, which Rebellion actually uses for his Clan Boss team right now. So we're just going to pick them up and slot them straight in the same gear. Nothing needs to change with the way they're geared. Nothing needs to change with the way their masteries are running. You could actually use a level 50 Maneater just as effectively for this. So an unbooked level 50 Maneater can do this job. It doesn't have to be fully maxed and all that sort of stuff. The second most important cog in this setup is Renegade. Renegade, and she actually works better when she's low level. So this is a level 30 Renegade, no masteries, no books, bare but naked. She is naked. She needs to be naked because you need for the spiderlings to come after that low HP piece of ass right there. You don't want her kind of maxed out. The spiderlings will go elsewhere. So you want the spiderlings coming after Renegade. And you want her speed to be really low, 95. You don't want any extra speed on her at all. So she is literally coming in as level 30. As a watch out, I've got a level 60 Renegade, and I ran her with no gear on, and this didn't work because she had too much health. Okay? Anything more than level 50, I think it's not going to work for you. So just bear that in mind. You do need her to be low level, and you need to make sure she's got no gear on. So she needs to be base speed 95. You then come in with your backup. So I'm gonna show you 2 comps with this setup. Probably you'll be upset with them. We'll see. Firstly, we've got a decreased defense and weakened champion. So I'm going to show where is he? The new dwarf, Ragnar. Ragnar Gold Gleam. I've literally just geared him for this. So all I've done is made sure he's got more than 210 accuracy, more than 190 speed, and basically your second fastest champion in the team. So he needs to set up your damage with the decreased defense and weaken ability on his A3. You can also use Feign. You can use, if you've got them, people like, Venus, Draco, any of those guys that can put out the decreased defense and weaken. I think we'll try it as well with just a decreased defense in the same runs and see if that works. I've not tried that yet. But decreased defense and weaken certainly does work, and this guy does a good job of it. And then to finish up in this team comp first, we're going to run double Cold Heart. So we've got both Cold Hearts. I've had to push their speed above 190 so that they're going 2 times for every time that Renegade goes. I've got one here that was already built in Destroy set. I've just pushed a bit more speed on. We still need the 70% crit rate. We need the 220 on accuracy, and we need more than 190 speed. After that, push as much crit damage as you can. And then I've got a second one, basically just in a bit more of a mishmash of sets, but same rules. Okay? And then what happens is you basically form an unkillable spider team. So if you're struggling on 19, this is probably the level that people struggle on the most. Okay? 19 and 20. 19 is normally the harder one. Obviously, this is a whole void team. But even if it wasn't, you would get away with this. So I've run a level 1 Kaimar on my account in this spot instead of Renegade, and that worked exactly the same. So we didn't get a weaken out here, so maybe this is going to see if just decreased defense champs can work. But you see, Renegade is soaking up all of the damage. All of the damage going into that naked Renegade. Everyone else is kind of getting their abilities off. And we have to go full rotation. So Renegade's just done her ability, which means that everyone gets back to their base skills. We get our unkillable back up here. And basically you've got like 4 full rotations of abilities to get this spider dead. That's the idea. So double Cold Heart is why we use double Cold Heart here is 4 Heart Seekers should be just about enough to get the work done. Hopefully we just kind of finish the job here with a couple of hits. This is a good account to show it on as well, because on my account I could easily do it. On this account it was a bit more of a like, are we quite getting there? It was close. I'm just trying to run it again. I've put a little bit more accuracy on Ragnar just to see if that helps. We did have a resist earlier on, so I pushed him up to 230 now. Hit the auto. So I just want to see if with decreased defense and weaken out straight away, we got it. If this is now a home run for us with the gear that we've got set up here. But obviously, if you had War Master or Masteries and kind of like a level 60 Feign or Ragnar doing that ability, yes, way easier, then you would get more damage out as well, right? So the only person really in here doing no damage is your Renegade. But you can see this is absolutely clean as a whistle. We get the A2s out from our Cold Hearts again. And we slam out a Heart Seeker to finish the job. So this is level 19, guys. Level 19, full auto, and job done. If we move on to 20, same team, same setup, full auto. You've got yourself a 1-minute team. As I say, Ragnar can be replaced with anyone who does that decreased defense and weaken. Feign's a good example. Ragnar is a really good example, which a lot of people might have just got. He's actually done the wrong ability there to start with, which is interesting. I'm not sure why he decided to do it that way around. But we should have enough time to get our ability out there anyway. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, this is interesting. So he missed his decreased defense this time. I guess he's not booked. That's what it is. He's not booked. We've got the decreased defense out this time. Yeah, obviously, yeah, you do need him booked. So we may end up still doing it. Probably not. Fane or Ragnar both need to be booked to be able to get that. Make sure you get your decreased defense out for sure. But you can see still all of the damage, it's being soaked into one spot perfectly. And on this particular run, it looks like we're probably not going to get back to our Heartseekers in time to actually finish the job because we didn't have decreased defense out there. So whoever's doing your decreased defense, yeah, it needs to be 100% chance to land. Otherwise, it's going to fail. Still, actually, we might still do it. We might still even do it because we just got the unkillable back up. And Renegade's still the target. So even though we didn't have a perfect setup here, you know, it's just going on. 2 minutes now of unkillable time where we've won it again. Let's edit out then. So obviously Ragnar is not booked, which means that he's not got that 100% chance to land his ability in this setup. Let's just check that. I'm pretty sure that's the way it's gone down. Yeah, okay. So let's then pull in someone else as a decreased defense champion and do the same set. Okay, let's try it with Stag in the mix. So can we do it with just a decreased defense champion? That's my next kind of test. This is going to be a bit more gear reliant. But depends how long it goes on for, actually. Depends how long it goes on for. It may be, if we can keep unkillable up for like another extension of turns, and it's not really gear reliant. So we missed the turn meter reduction there. We got it on the second one. We've done just under half his health. We get the reset cooldowns. The decreased defense goes out again. Good thing with Stag Knight is he puts the decreased speed on the main spider as well. So you've got a bit more time to get your job done. But you can see here, tanking up beautifully. Bam again. Quarter of health left. This is just with a decreased defense champion. And pow. There you go. Okay, guys. So I hear you cry. I do not have 2 cold hearts. And I get it. I get it. Unfortunately, there's not an Armadur on this account. So I really wanted to try Armadur as my turn meter reduction. And then Ultimate Gaelic as my burn alongside a Gordorab to engage the burn. Yeah, to make the burn happen. So we're going to try it. I'm going to have to try it with a cold heart. But I think an Armadur actually fits the team better for this sort of thing. We're going to try it like this. Because we've got Gordorab coming in with a turn meter fill, it does mean that Renegade gets to her reset faster, which means you have to speed up your cold heart. So instead of 190, I've actually gone for 205 just to see if this works. She's mainly in there now for turn meter control, not for damage. We've got no decreased defense or weaken out there. Our Heartseekers are not going to hit for anywhere near as much. So she's in there now to bring the main spider's turn meter down, and the burn is what does the damage at this point. So we get our increased attack up. The burns go out. All of the damage is coming into our Renegade as we want. Should get a Heartseeker off here. Bam. Keeps that turn meter down. Reset comes in from Renegade. The burns are doing their damage as we would want. Unkillable goes back up. Burns go out again. It actually killed quite a lot of the spiderlings. The timing's not perfect on that. So we've got a few that are burning still. Should get another Heartseeker about now. So far, so good. All of the damage is in the right place. But we're now reliant on the final piece of damage, that either a burn or a Heartseeker to finish the job. Got turn meter control from Ultimate Gaelic as well. So actually he does a good job here of giving us a chance. We've got turn meter improvement from our Gordorab as well. I think we get burns. No, we don't have quite have the burns out yet. Got burn on the main spider. We're starting to lose people. It's going to be close. Gets a reset. Gets a reset. Doesn't mean it's lost, actually. There's a good chance we still win this. But I guess for any sort of comp like this where it's like this, where you're thinking, am I going to do it or not? You want to run it a few times and just make sure that it is a 100% team. Sometimes you don't care if you lose people as long as it's a 100% team, by the way. 100% team doesn't mean 5 people stay alive the whole time. It means that you kill the end objective. This is probably too close, though. Are we going to get it? Oh, we did. We did. That's a bit fortunate. I'm going to try it one more time and just see if we get any more kind of quirkiness out of it. But there's definitely opportunity here. There's definitely a feasibility that this works. It might just take a little bit more tweaking. So we'll run it through one more time. But I really like the concept of it. I'm sure there's other champions that you can start to throw into this type of idea. And be able to kind of get that unkillable setup going. I do wonder if Paragon in the same team would do what Maneater's doing, but just on Renegade as well, actually. Again, we got some burns out. We didn't get it everywhere. Heartseeker gives us that kind of bit of damage. So far, so good. But we're now getting into our kind of troublesome time where we've run out of turn meter control. We've run out of burns. We've got a bit of turn meter coming in from the Alt Gaelic, so that's giving us a chance to get back there. I think the spider's going to get a go again. It's going to be pretty similar to the first run. Gets a turn. Manny's is going to be dead this time. I think this is our burns, and it's going to be hit and miss, really. I think this one's a swing and a miss. Just a bit of a Brucey bonus. As I was kind of finishing the video off, I was thinking, is there anyone else that could jump in and do the same job that Maneater's doing? And I thought, what about my old fruit? The old fruit Paragon, the Mr. Cheese himself, doesn't want to be left out of this sort of thing. So I've got my Paragon over 240 speed. He throws the unkillable on our lead. In my account, it's got to be Kaimar because I've only got a Renegade level 60 for this. She's too strong. But these spiderlings are eating it up. Paragon's got the unkillable on him. The spiderlings are eating him up, no problem. Then obviously I'm getting my big Heartseekers out. 1, 2. Keeps munching on that Kaimar. The main difference here is he doesn't reapply his unkillable to Kaimar. He applies it to someone else. But I mean, I still get enough time to get the job done. So it's an interesting quirk. It's probably not quite as effective because it depends on how much time you've got to finish the job. But with this double Cold Heart build, I've got enough time. So there you have it, guys. I know there's got to be way more opportunity to do this same type of weird unkillable type team for dungeons. Especially interesting for me for Spider because it's one of the areas that people still struggle with all the time. Let me know your thoughts if you've seen other versions or if you've got teams that you're running that do a similar type of job. Please post them below because it's really interesting for people that struggle to get past this dungeon. I've been Hell Hades. We've been unkillable in the Spider. I'll catch you later.